welcome to pre-qualifying 2. This is Tob-Racer speaking. Purple Snack will start the race as Van der Speek is second, GT7 is third, Eiffel Blitz is fourth, Finn fifth, Sampa is sixth, and we are underway for pre-qualifying 2 for the 24 Hours of Le Mans next week with digital endurance racing. For now, it looks clean. Let's see how it's going through the Dunlop chicane. It's a bit of a tumble. It looks good so far. Paul already made a move on the Rapster. GT7 very wide. There's quite a lot of dry cars from 3rd to 7th. Van der Speek managed to escape a bit. Side by side goes Sampi and Rotek. The Plexus, twitchy tail. GT7 having a go at Finn. It's not going to make the move. At the back, it's still quite messy. Very wide goes the pole, and Slimy Cam has got damage at the front and the rear and spun out at the Michelin chicane. Typical style for the RRC driver. Paul's got rear end damage, so again not a very good clean start. Front end damage for GT7. How is it for the first 3 cars? GT7 not only having damage but got a 0.5 penalty. He'll have to serve. And Paul managed to get up into 9th. Apologise for the lags of the cars. That's how Gran Turismo 7 is currently at the moment. It's not really looking good on the stream. Unfortunately, we have no choice. There's been a spin of Purple Snack. A big spin as he was out of the karting corners. And he's got right rear suspension damage. He's not pitting. Slimy Cam is pitting to repair his damage. As Van der Speek is leading the race in front of WSR Eiffel Blitz. FGR Finn is 3rd. Sampa is 4th. Rotek is 5th. Very slightly out of the Chapalesses. Side by side goes GT7 and Z Plexus. But Z Plexus is still staying ahead because GT7's got front end damage and has no top speed. Unfortunately, Paul has a lot more damage this time, as well as rear damage, front end damage. It is quite a chaotic pre-qualifying for the Realistic Racing Club, unfortunately. Paul got a 0.5 penalty, as well as Lucy Wu. GT7 definitely losing ground. Z-Plexus pulling away the Rapster behind now. Will overtake. Paul will serve his 0.5 penalty. And as expected, Paul pitted to fix his damage. As always, quite chaotic. The first 2 laps of a digital endurance race. Why is it so difficult to behave? It's a long race, everything is possible. Just don't bottle it at the start. It's a shame because it completely destroyed the race. Rotec right behind of Z-Plexus. I guess Rotec will have a move. As we are watching the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Z-Plexus making a move on Sampat. And that's the job done for Z-Plexus before the first chicane. Will Rotec overtake as well? Rotec right on the wheels of Sampat. He's got a run on him. Behind as well, there's a battle we can see on the background. We'll watch that. We just want to see if Rotec will make it. No, he's not quite making it. How is it going for GT7 and the Rapster? GT7 is fighting it. Just to remind everyone, GT7 got front end damage, so he's losing ground anyway. I'm pretty sure the Rapster will overtake. slim cam with the 1 second penalty. Van der Speck still leading the race. Eiffel Blitz is second. Finn is in third place. The Plexus is in fourth place. Nice work. Indeed, he's doing quite a good job so far. Sampa is fifth. Rotek is sixth, and is still very, very quick, as he showed us in the first pre-quali race. Tob-Racer is really fighting this position and is trying everything he can to keep this position. We're going to watch this battle for a bit, as the Rapster made the move before the Dunlop chicane. Good job. And now it's just a matter for the Rapster to escape. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Driving with damage really slows you down. Purple Snake in the pits. Very unfortunate for him. He was third and had a big crash in the karting corner. Plexus definitely catching on Finn. That's another battle to watch. Although Plexus got a 1 second penalty, he's the fastest man on track at the moment with a 3:22.095, and he's picked up another 0.5 penalty. Rotate is up into 5th place and overtook Sampa. So loads of drivers definitely gained position and won out of his messy start, and some drivers unfortunately lost a lot. Here we go, as Plexus made the move on the inside before Indianapolis. They're still side by side, the two drivers, and Plexus got pushed down by Finn. I don't think that was intentional. It's really difficult to go side by side through there. There we go. So Plexus serving his 1 second penalty. Rotek will overtake. And Sampa as well is taking 6th place. And he's costing a lot to Plexus, about 1.5. Very good drive, just not what he wanted, unfortunately. Okay, let's check if there's other battles we could watch. Van der Speck slightly wiggling out of the Ford chicanes. Tob-Racer is still going despite his damage, and he picked up on the first lap. Lucy Wu is catching Tob-Racer. Now it's a question of when. Paul just said the fastest lap of the race. Unlucky start for him, he had to pit to fix his damage. Big question mark is in what position will he finish. His teammate Shishiman in the first pre-quali race had an absolutely disastrous race. Unfortunately for him, it's quite difficult for the real Tob-Racing driver. Realistic Racing Club, sorry. These pre-qualifying sessions. Slimmy Camel's got front end damage. Purple Stack is just fixed his damage. Very wide out of the Dunlop chicane. Okay, let's check if there's any battles to watch. Van der Speck is leading by just about 3.8 seconds to I4 Blitz. Van der Speck has got a 0.5 penalty. 6 seconds behind in third place is Finn, as Roadtake is in fourth place. Z Plexus is at the back and had a very slidey exit out of Mulsanne corner. And side by side is now with Sampa, and Z Plexus still got another 0.5 penalty. The Plexus is definitely fast, but unfortunately have a few mistakes here and there. So Sampa will overtake the Plexus. The Rapster 0.5 penalty, no major problem. He'll keep it 7th place. GT Racer is in 8th position and is definitely losing ground to Lucy Wu. Paul absolutely flying and catching up everyone at the moment. Slimmy Cam way back, as well as Purple Snack. Van der Speck still leading for Blitz. Okay, let's see how is it going for the battle between 4th, 5th and 6th. I'm guessing Z Plexus will still have another go at trying to take his 5th place back. So Plexus with another 0.5 penalty. He's picking a penalty every single lap at the moment. Sure, Roadtake is at the moment in 4th place. He said his personal bait has got a 0.5 penalty and is catching up with Finn. Very quick driver, Roadtake. Unfortunate first pre-quali race earlier, as he was climbing up the order and got damaged and had to fall back down to 7th from memory. But now he's got no damage and he's definitely flying. Yeah, here's a battle we can watch now. Roadtake is having a run on Finn. He's on the inside and yes, definitely made the mover. Roadtake up into 3rd place, but for how long? Because he's got a 0.5 penalty. I'm guessing Finn will take his 3rd place back. Z Plexus as well, serving his penalty. Yes, that gives Finn his chance now. He's on the inside of the Porsche curves, and there we are. He's back up into third. Good driving for now from everyone. Okay, let's watch quickly what's going on the other drivers. We'll come back to this battle very shortly. Derafter 0.5 penalty, but all is well. GT Racer still got his front end damage. Pole overtook Lucy Wu and is really catching up with GT Racer. That's another battle to watch, but I don't think there's going to be too much to worry for Pole. He's going to take that 8th place easily. No major ground taken back by Lucy Wu to GT Racer. Slimicam 11, so I can see a few drivers dropped out of the race. Van der Speck extending slightly his lead to Eiffel Blitz. Okay, let's go back, and there we go. Roadtake overtook Finn. I'm guessing he overtook on the first chicane. Roadtake still got a 0.5 penalty, but if your name is Roadtake, you know you are very fast, so I will serve this penalty, and I guess he will keep this position if it doesn't make any mistake. So Flex is very wide out of the Michelin chicane. Oh, very twitchy Roadtake, and he lost his position to Finn. So that Plexus will take 4th place. That's a great battle between 3rd, 4th and 5th. Oh, Sampa, I heard the tyres. Very unstable out of the chicane. Post going for the other drivers very quickly. Pole overtook GT Racer as expected. And his next target is thereafter. Van der Speck lost a bit of ground to Eiffel Blitz. That's probably a battle we'll see very soon. Looking at the tyres, Van der Speck's got slightly worse tyres than Eiffel Blitz. Blitz doing a better job on his tyres and fuel, and he's got at the moment good pace. So yeah, there's definitely something to watch there. Finn in third place. I think there's going to be another battle between the Z Plexus and Roadtech. So we'll watch that for a bit. Right on his tail, Roadtech. Okay, will we see a move from Roadtech? He's got a run on Z Plexus. Not quite a run. It looks like Z Plexus got more run on Finn. Z Plexus right on the tail of Finn. That's a great battle we're witnessing here. Roadtech 2 wheels on the gravels out of Indianapolis. And the painful Arnold's corner, very slow, loads of patience required to go around there. Okay, let's just quickly watch where second place compared to first place. Yeah, it's quite stable. Now back to Z Plexus and Roadtech. Paul is about 6 seconds behind to the Rapster. There's a bit of a battle going on between Tob-Racer and Lucy Wu. Tob-Racer got his damage on the first lap of the race, so that's a battle to watch quickly, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue for Lucy Wu. Her will overtake. Okay. No changes between the three of these guys, offering us a great battle to watch. Very quickly was Tob-Racer. Lucy Wu lost a bit of ground. They both got the 0.5 penalty. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any change there. Let's go back quickly to Z Plexus and Roadtech. There's all tied together. There's only 0.4 seconds between the three drivers. Z Plexus making a move down the Millsand corner. Very late on the brakes, and he's got two wheels in the gravel. Roadtech overtook Z Plexus because of that mistake. And now Roadtech's got a move on Finn. Side by side, Roadtech is on the outside. That's an interesting move, and a big crash, from Roadtech, who's been spun round by Finn. A big crash from Rotec at Indianapolis. He was side by side with Finn, and unfortunately he got clipped at the rear right and spun around at Indianapolis, and then now he's got damage. That's very unfortunate for Rotec because he had a tremendous race. So that only leaves the Plexus and Finn together for third place. A very unfortunate incident. I think the stewards will have a look at it. Okay, let's watch JC Racer and Lucy Wu. Lucy Wu not quite catching JC Racer. JC Racer showing that you can have fairly good pace with damage. Paul definitely catching up with the Rapster. Rotec lost so much time. He got overtook by Paul GT123, and now he's got a 1.1 second penalty. This is really difficult for a driver to have a crash and losing so much time now. Quite a bit of bad luck for Rotec during this pre-qualifying today. I was hoping he would have a much better run this time, but sadly that's not the case. Okay, let's check the gaps of the race. At the moment, Van der Spek is 3 seconds ahead of Eiffel Blitz. Van der Spek hasn't quit the lead of the race for quite some time. It's definitely there. The gap is stable between him and Eiffel Blitz in second place. Finn lost quite a bit of ground to second place because he was battling with Rotec and Z Plexus, but is doing a great job at the moment to keep third. Z Plexus with another 0.5 penalty. As for gaps, that's again quite stable. There's Z Plexus is about a second behind Finn. Sampa in 5th place is about 8 seconds behind. The Rapster in 6th place, 4 seconds behind. Pole is about 1.8 seconds behind the Rapster. And he's got a 0.5 penalty. Rotec, after his crash, is losing ground and is now 8.6 seconds behind Pole, and he's got a 3 seconds penalty, so that's going to cost him even more time. JZ Racer is 14 seconds behind Rotec. I wonder if he'll catch Rotec. I don't know. I think Rotec's a bit faster despite having damage. Lucy Wu, a 1.5 penalty, and still not catching JZ Racer. And Slimicam is about 38 seconds behind and is losing ground, having front end damage. Eiffel Blitz is now leading the race. Eiffel Blitz is leading the race. Van der Spek had the crash. Oh no, Van der Spek's got damage. We have a change in the leader. What a crazy race. So that may give an opportunity to Finn to catch up with Van der Spek. There's about 2 laps, so that's going to be something to watch for now. Plexus with another penalty. The man that have a penalty every single lap, that has been costing him a lot during this race. It's very unfortunate because I definitely think the Plexus could have been a lot higher in the order. Sampa 6 seconds. I don't think there's going to be any changes at the back. Maybe Paul will catch the Raptor, but for now I want to watch if Finn will overtake Van der Spek. That's definitely going to be something we'll see in a few seconds. Yes, easy move. Very easy moves for Finn. Up into second place before Mulsanne corner. Wonderful race by Finn. It's Van der Spek losing ground. Now, the question is, when the Plexus will overtake Van der Spek? I don't know, it's interesting. Having so much penalty on his side and quite a lot of ground lost. I wonder if the Plexus will overtake Van der Spek. Here's the battle to watch. The Rapster against Pole. The gap has been melting down rapidly. Z-Plexus in the pits. Z-Plexus in the pits. He's out of fuel just on the... He had only 1 lap missing, so Pole is up into 6th place. The Rapster up into 5th place. Sampak got a position as well. So now the question is when Pole will overtake the Rapster. There's only 1 lap left. I wonder if the Rapster will fight it. I think he will, of course. It's only the last lap. Pole has a run on the Rapster. And there you go. The Rapster didn't even fight it. Fastest man on track, Pole at the moment. But at the end, oh, Sampa very twitchy out of the Michelin chicane. That gives Pole a chance to get 4th place. Pole patiently waiting for his time to overtake. side by side. Paul got overtook Van der Speck. It's quite a finish. Paul got loads of position. He's got, I think, 3 position in this lap. Van der Speck is losing ground now with his damage. Will Sampa or De Rapster overtook Van der Speck? It's a shame because Van der Speck was leading the race earlier. What a difficult race. Okay, we'll watch the finish with these 3 guys because loads can happen. Sampa is fighting with De Rapster. As Eiffelblitz crossed the line in first place, Finn finished in second place. Paul, with a tremendous finish, finished on the podium in third place. And will this be the end for these drivers? And yes, Paul finished in third place, Van der Speck in fourth place, Sampa in fifth place, De Rapster in sixth place. So Van der Speck still managed to save a little bit after his accident. What an end to the race. Z Plexus is finishing in 7th place, and he picked up damage somewhere because he went into the pits just to refuel maybe. And Roadtech is out of fuel on the very last moment of the race. Roadtech ran out of fuel and GT Racer overtook him. Lucy Wu lost some ground somewhere and is finishing in 10th place, and Slimmy Cam will finish 11th. Let's just go down the order for the gaps. 13.1 seconds, 13 seconds, 2.8, 0.4, 0.2, 26.1, 4.2, 0.18, 30.4, 5.1, and Slimmy Cam finishing the race. So that was pre-qualifying race 2. I hope you enjoyed the race. It was my pleasure to commentate the race. Let's just go down the screen for the marshals and the organizer of the Digital Endurance Racing. So, Purple Snack didn't finish the race. Really unfortunate for him. Had a crash earlier and lost so much time. Well done everyone. That was an exciting race to watch. Really unfortunate for a few drivers, all these crashes, all these offs and spins, but that's how it is. And that's it for me. I'll see you next week with me driving with the Realistic Racing Club on car number 99, Paul and Shishiman being my teammate. And I'll be also streaming and commentating. Okay guys, take care. Have a good evening. See you. Cheers, bye.